Like literally it's 10:40 Eastern, and I'm a Michigan girl, so I know a lot about the cold, okay? And today we built a fire at our house, Joe and Jagger and I, because I love doing that this time of year. And right now, and probably give or take an hour, sometime before midnight, it will be 38 degrees in Philly. So I want to invite out a friend of mine, Leslie Van Arsdale, who for literally decades, years, became famous as a sportscaster, covering sports on the sidelines of some of the biggest games and the televised ones in places like the deep cold of Minnesota.
Minnesota.
And Leslie's here because this has actually only been on this scarf. A scarf that is heated by a battery pack, bing, bang, boom, that sits inside the fleece scarf that's machine washable and unisex. It heats the scarf up for just shy of 5 hours to keep you roasty toasty. Here are your colors, because it was only on air one time a year ago.
Yes.
And sold out.
Done.
And now we got new colors, and it is back. All right, so we have our black, 500 out the door. Charcoal gray, again, shipping for free. Everything from here on out until the end of the show does. Purple. Now here are the new colors. This is white. It's a little dove gray, like a hint of gray in there.
Yep.
And then look at the mannequin. Wine is the most limited.
Love it.
All right, so 12 bucks on Easy Pay. You got to start me from the beginning. Who is this company, ActionHeat?
ActionHeat is an amazing company that has saved me time and time again. It's a family-owned business. These two brothers had the idea that they wanted to enjoy the outdoors. They wanted everyone to enjoy the outdoors, but not be cold, because we don't like cold is not good.
No.
Cold is not fun. I'm cranky when I'm cold. And look at what it's doing. It's going to heat throughout your neck, your shoulders, and then our hands to keep us super toasty. And you mentioned earlier, you control the heat. So it will heat up to 145 degrees, last up to 5 hours, and you can control it easily with the click of a button. And I can show you how easy this is. First of all, if I can figure this out, anybody can figure it out. And you have your battery pack. I'll show you right here.
Which, by the way, has an extra little port on the side.
Yes,
so
I'll
you
show
can
you that.
also plug in your phone
Yes.
to charge, while the battery pack is also heating your scarf for upwards of almost 5 hours.
Correct.
And it's fleece, so not itchy, scratchy. Keep going.
Exactly. Super cozy. And you know what I love about this little hidden pouch? By the way, this is really light as well, so you're not really conscious that it's even in there. You can also put in some credit cards, your change, whatever you want, even tuck your cell phone into here. But here's how you power it up. This is your little power bank right here. So your warmest temperature at that 145 degrees is going to be red. That means warm. Then take it down a notch. That's your white. That's going to be about 135 degrees. And then your coolest temperature is going to be 125. And this is great because it really does light up. Like, let's say you're walking the dog on a crisp night, but let's say during the day you maybe don't want to have a light on. So, and they're the only people that have this technology. You just hit this button on the side, and that slips it into what we call ghost mode.
So no one needs to know that there's technology at play.
But it's
by the
still
way,
heating.
It's still heating. Okay, so there are 3 heat settings. Like, how hot is it going to get? And by the way, sidebar, if you're shoveling snow, if you're hiking or biking, if you're sidelines tailgating, if you're walking the dog, because I keep telling my husband we need to get one, and he keeps saying, well, who's going to take it out? And then when it's cold out, I don't disagree that that's kind of the more gnarly part of having a dog.
You won't feel it with this. You won't feel it at all.
This is your, like, take your fireplace on the go.
Exactly. Or, you know, that like warm, comfy, cozy seat warmer that you have. Can you imagine if you could just wear it out? And that's exactly what this is. I have a little trick too. If you wrap this around your neck, like so.
Yep.
You then zip up your jacket. You have a heated jacket, Sean. I mean, think about it that way.
It's genius, because also you don't even have to wear a jacket to be warm, because this scarf is warming you, from a company that specializes in battery heated apparel. You've seen the jackets. Last night we had the vest.
Yes.
They do incredible collabs with the NFL, because this first and foremost is a really purposeful
really
fashion
is.
meets function for people like in your business who are covering sports and they're outside, they can't go in.
Or think about those, I mean, I now am going to soccer games right now for my kids, and I really want to enjoy them, but if you're cold, you're not going to enjoy it. You're just like, okay, how much longer do we have? Think about if you're hiking, or maybe you like to camp. You want to have portable heat with you, and then you have that heat on demand where you decide how warm you want to be. You can click it on, you can click it off, you can change the temperature. And again, it never gets too hot. It's just a comfortable, cozy feel to it.
I got to tell you, we are busy on the phone lines. Obviously the Black Friday sale price, we have over 1,000 ordered. This literally ships for free, and everything from here on out does. You choose the black or the gray or the purple. Brand new this year, first time back since selling out last year, is the white, which is a little gray-y, dove gray-y, and the almost gone wine. No size to choose, no gender that can't wear this. It's an $80 scarf normally. Okay, so the heat settings, it can get how hot? And what if we don't want 145?
And that's going to be on that red setting that I showed you. And if you don't want 145, then you go down to 135. That's going to be the white setting. Then blue, the cool setting, is 125. And it just is super cozy.
And then where, you don't feel crunchy wires, but where is the heat through here? Because I probably would grab this and use it just sitting on my couch.
That's what I was going to say. It doesn't have to be outside, for sure. You curl up and use it as like a heating pad or something, because you can feel it in your neck and your shoulders. That's where I always like to put the heat. And then, of course, right here, your hands as well. So, and again, tuck it into a jacket, boom, you have a heated jacket.
Chels.
Basically.
The chat is going crazy right now. They're literally like, we want it for the scarf.
I know.
They're like, how do we get this in our shoes and our whole body?
Why can't everything be a battery-operated heated thing?
It's basically affordable luxury, because if I were to say, oh, I have a heated scarf, you're going to think, okay, that must cost so much money, I can't even handle it. But this is, we made it affordable luxury for you.
May I also say thank you for making it fleece. I can't
do
wool.
I can't either.
I get really irritated with those
too.
cheap man-made fibers that are like blends and they feel like,
Nope.
So the fleece is like, who doesn't love that? Even a baby loves it. And they are not too long, but long enough, as you can see here. Stand by, take a look. 64 inches long, so that's like a little bit more than 5 feet. And then the perfect width, not too chubby, because we're not, this isn't like a kind of like a fashion scarf moment. This is really intended to be a purposeful, even just tuck it in your coat. No one knows you're wearing it.
Nope.
So that your trunk and your core are
Your
warm.
core is going to be toasty. Yes, exactly.
The power bank right here. Let's not forget. Oops, heavens to Betsy.
Yes.
Hold on. Going for it.
I know
it's
you're
adorable.
2 ports.
2 ports. This is one of the other really cool things. Charge a phone, and then the other one you can charge your scarf.
Exactly. And then you plug it in at night like you charge a cell phone. And everything comes in one package, so there's nothing you need to get. The cord, the power bank.
Machine wash.
Machine wash,
What is happening? There is some bad juju in the studio right now. Do you ever have those moments where you're like, I feel off? The problem is I've been off for 48 minutes. Like since the show began, which is helpful to no one.
No.
Least of all you. I'm sorry I destroyed your set.
You did not.
You're great.
You're great.
You just should come back more often, because again, you're keeping us toasty and warm. And black, charcoal, purple, the new white, the new wine. I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I don't think at this rate I am saving Christmas. I'm just putting it out there. I don't think it's gonna happen.
You are.
If things don't start turning upwards.